Hello everyone, Builder Bro 07 here, and today we'll be learning an introduction about the Ev3 Brick and Software. Again, I got this information from the ev3lessons.com website, and it is very good and I highly suggest you to learn from it. So first off, as you can see here, I have my robot. And today we'll be learning how the Ev3 Brick operates, and we'll be learning about the main components of the Ev3 software. Now, let's learn about the brick buttons. There are 6 buttons as you see here, and we'll be learning each about them. First off, this is one of the buttons. It is in the top left corner, and it is the back button. It undoes, it stops program, and it turns the robot off. Next, this is the center button. It selects options, runs the program, and turns the robot on. The center button is the one in the middle, and it's a slightly darker gray. And these 4 buttons are pretty simple. This one, the up one, does up. The bottom one does down. This is sideways, and this is right. So left, right, up, down. And these just navigate menus. And as you see here, we have the brick screen. And to access that, I'll have to turn the robot on, and you'll see a red light. And I can show you the details about the brick screen when it turns on. And as you see here, it is starting, and it says Mindstorms, so that means you are ready. So when the green light flickers on and there is a starting sound, that means your robot has turned on. See, now there is a green light, and now you have the programs. So, my robot, as you see here, it is named Builder Bro 07 or 07, and there are 4 tabs as you can see here. The first tab is Run Recent. It means that these are the programs that you ran recently, and you can find the programs that you ran recently from there. And next is Folder Navigation. So, find all the programs by project. So, for example, this is Book 1. That's a whole project. This is FL into orbit. This is another one, sensors, blah, blah, blah. So that is file navigation. Next, this is brick apps, which is like port views. So this is port view, motor control, IR control, brick and program. You won't use this too much, but port view and motor control are the main ones that you'll use. And they're very helpful, in fact. And finally, we have settings. The volume, which you can adjust for your sound effects in your programs. There's sleep. There is Bluetooth on or off, Wi-Fi on or off. And you can change your brick name here just by pressing the center button. And you can change it, and you can use backspace, blah, blah, blah. I'll keep it at Builder Bro 07 or 07. And now, ports, sensors, and motors. As you see, we have many sensors and ports and motors. So ports A, B, C, and D. Let's turn this on. If you can see that. Hold up. Yeah. So ports A, B, C, and D are for motors. And the default setup is that the right motor, which is this one, this right large motor, is connected to port B, which is the one that you see right there. And the left motor, which is this one, is connected to port C. That's what you guys saw in the moving straight video, is connected to ports B and C, which is the most common. And next, we'll talk about ports 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is in the front of the Ev3 brick. So ports 1, 2, 3, and 4 are for the sensors. You can place them anywhere you want, and there's not really a right way or wrong way for any of these, but B and C is just the preferred way, and sensors you can really put anywhere if you want. And let's go to the Mindstorms app. So for the Mindstorms app, it is like, let's get my screen a little bit. Okay. So the Mindstorms app is like this. Over here, right here. You guys might not be able to read it because my screen is a little blurry, but over here, you can add a new project. So if you click this plus button, as you see there, if you click that plus button, that means you add a new project, and it's a new project. So that's what you see in the file navigation. And right here, this is you add a new program. So if I want to go and add a new program, you'll go and do so right here. So that's adding a new program. You can do a new program or a new experiment. And usually we use programs. So that is it. And now we'll be talking about projects versus programs. So project is like a whole overview of programs. So projects can contain multiple programs, but programs cannot contain projects. So projects is way bigger than programs. And you can export projects, and that's the only type of file that you can open with the Ev3 software. And some useful icons in Ev3 are these. These are some very useful icons. And one is the list of programs in the project that you have. 2 is select, which is like a cursor, like what you have on your computer. 3 is pan, which you can drag with the hand. So you can drag your program or drag your screen wherever you want it. 4 is when you use notes, and you can put comments on top of or underneath your program to help the reader or the person who's using the program to see what happens. 5 is very important. Number 5, that's the save program. So obviously, Ev3 doesn't save automatically after you finish your program. So be sure to click this button right here, number 5, after you save. 6 is undo and redo. 7 is minimize and maximize, and reset zoom 1 to 1. And that are the most important things. And now we have color tabs. So action blocks are green, and they move large and medium motor display. 2 is flow blocks, start, wait, loop, switch, loop, interrupt. Sensor blocks are brick buttons like what you just saw. Gyro, color, ultrasonic, sensors. Data operations, this is getting a little bit more complex, like variables, array, logic, math, and compare. Advanced blocks is like data logging, unregulated motor, and my blocks. So you can customly create blocks. So by custom, you mean like, let's say you have five blocks in a row. So let's say you make a program with 5 blocks, just like for move steering, or let's say you had that moving straight program, right? Let's say you had 3 blocks. You can make that into one single block. It is very easy, and we'll talk about that in the future. And that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. And by the way, this is how you turn off your robot. So you press this until you see that power off screen. You press this right button, and then you press the middle button. And when you hear the sound, it closes. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.